Charlie, we're here to judge whatever film we're going to be shown.
Thundergun 4 Maximum Cool.
What was...
Did they make Thundergun bad?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your spoiler alert. We are doing No Time to Die, 007 James Bond. James Bond. So, if you guys have not seen the movie yet, go watch one of my other movies. There'll be one popping up right here. So, for the rest of you, you've been warned. Alright guys, so we are jumping into No Time to Die, which, the opener, is very reminiscent of On Her Majesty's Secret Service. If you are a longtime fan of 007, you will know On Her Majesty's Secret Service. The music's familiar, the atmosphere is familiar. The only two things that did not happen is 007 did not get married and the girlfriend didn't die. But everything else is pretty familiar. 007 is on leave from MI6 and is going to somewhere maybe in Spain or in Europe, I'd say. I don't know. They are on vacation, and we find out that Vespa's grave is in this little town that they decided to go on vacation with, and the love interest from the last movie is the love interest in this movie as well, and she basically tells James Bond to go visit the grave and get closure, and then she'll tell her secrets, whatever that means. So her daddy was a part of Spectre.
You're a kite dancing in a hurricane, Mr. Bond.
Helped create Spectre. So that's, an old school callback to the original 007s. So we get a big callback to that. He goes and visits the grave, explosion, boom, someone's trying to kill 007. Yay. That whole thing happens, and then she gets a call from the main bad guy saying, hey, thanks for helping us out, or something like that, and that instantly puts mistrust in her. Okay, I don't understand why he would just assume that she's, the bad guy, but it's not great, but I would still do a little more investigation. He puts her, 007 puts her on a train and says, this is the last time that we'll probably ever see each other. And then he disappears off of the ether for, 5 years. Okay. So he's just been chilling out. He's been known to bob back and forth from being retired to being on duty, and so forth and so forth throughout the entire series. So that's nothing new. He's in this little Bahama somewhere, I think Jamaica maybe, and Felix Leiter pops back into his life, asking him to help out with this thing that's supposed to, typical 007 in the world, or kill a bunch of people, pick one. And so he's basically into that. He finds out that there is a new 007 who happens to be a woman. Okay. So, to me, she plays it as, I have shoes to fill. She really plays it, she doesn't play it as like the strong, capable woman, but it feels like she's just pretending to be the strong, capable woman who has big shoes to fill. Her character's not horrible, and she's not as bad as the trailers make her out to be with the stay in your lane Bond stuff. It's not really woke, and the people who wrote it gave, in the trailers and stuff, gave it more of a woke feminist vibe. Not so much. I mean, I don't really care that she keeps saying, I'm 007, I'm 007, I am 007.
These are my machines!
Sir.
My machines!
Whose machines?
My machines!
Okay, so you have a number. That doesn't make you him. It's kind of like, well, I'm 007 now. Yeah.
Earn this. Earn it.
Earn that. Please, earn it. Don't just say, I'm 007. It's just a number, dude. Get over it. Like, okay, who cares? He's James Bond. You're somebody. Just some Brando. So getting past all of that, 007 finds out that there is this thing that's going to kill everybody, known as the MacGuffin. Yay! So we have to go and stop the bad guy, which we think is his brother from another mother, but we got all that information in another movie that you can go and watch.
You probably know that James here lost his parents when he was young. But did you know that it was my father who helped him through this difficult time?
So they go and investigate. We find out that there are these little antibody things, these little robots that go into people and kill them. Alright, cool. You can also not get rid of these little micro robot thingies that kill people. Once it's in you, it's in you. So if you ever... the idea is that you can... once you get these little robots on you, they will stay on you until you go to the thing that it's supposed to kill. So if you're not the target, you might be the uncle or the aunt or the cousin or the maid or the chauffeur or the butcher or something. And eventually it'll get to that person who is supposed to be killed. Interesting thought, which will come in big at the end. So the mission is to stop what's going on. We do have to go and get the girl that 007 left because she knows a little bit more than she's letting on, and 007 has to protect her. Now remember, this is a 5-year gap. We've jumped 5 years since the Vespa incident to now. Keep that in mind. So 007 goes to her at her house. There was a big thing at the very beginning about this guy and this love interest. This guy came to kill the mom and the daughter because the dad, who was one of the bad guys, the kite in the wind guy was her dad, had killed his family, so he decided to kill them. He ended up saving her, and that goes into play at some other time. But she goes to that family house that has like a secret room in it and all that junk. MacGuffin. We do find out that she has a child since the last time we saw her at the beginning of the movie. She has blue eyes. 007 has blue eyes. She's kind of blondish. 007's kind of blondish, so we think that she might be 00 baby. Okay, cool. That makes sense. We did have that one scene from Casino Royale that made us think that he couldn't have kids anymore.
I've got a little itch. Down there. No! To the right! To the right! To the right! Now the whole world's gonna know that you died scratching my balls.
But maybe this is the one that got away. Yeah, I mean, hey, stranger things have happened, right? So, he may have a kid. And then we progress through the story, stuff happens. There's an island where the bad guy is, and he has this nanotech liquid stuff in mass quantities that will just kill pretty much anyone who he wants. And again, once it's on you, it's on you. So now our mission is to go and stop that. 007 woman is kind of on the same mission, but in a different road. So 007's over here doing his own thing, she's over here doing her own thing, and MI6 is kind of coordinating both of them. Okay. At some point, the love interest and the now 5-year-old little girl get kidnapped and taken to the island where this nanotech stuff is getting developed and made in mass quantities. Okay. So naturally 007 and James Bond have to go to the island and stop it. This is where it gets real sad. Again, I am a long-time 007 fan. Okay? The bad guy is going to release this off into the ether. They're flying around somewhere over Russia where this is being developed, or somewhere on a little island somewhere. I can't remember, somewhere in like Asia or Russia or something, on a little island, so out in the middle of somewhere. But that country doesn't want the UK, England, flying around their airspace, and it's kind of a weird international incident. So you have jets flying by, wondering, why are you guys even here? You did not get clearance to be here. Big issue. It gets out that this stuff is there and some people are coming. You have about 20 minutes to get this stuff destroyed. But you still have to deal with the bad guy, and then you have to deal with getting these doors, these bay sliding door things open, because if you don't, the rockets that we're going to send to destroy the thing go bouncy and just fly off into nowhere and probably blow up somewhere else. Okay, so he has to stop the bad guy who has his potential kid and his love interest. Great. Goes to the island with the new 007, and things happen. There's a guy who's a lot like Boris from GoldenEye.
What's the password?
I made it easy this time. Even you should be able to break it. Burst for brains. All right. I'll give you a hint. They're right in front of you and can open very large doors.
And he is kind of a useless character. He was a egotistical scientist who pretty much invented this thing and then helped the bad guys. So he's just a real great person. But he's really nobody. He gets kicked into the vat of nanotech by the new 007 and basically just gets incinerated by nanotech stuff, which freaks out the people who are working in the nanotech stuff in little plastic suits. So yeah, that happens. There is a kind of a callback to Boris. I remember he clicked a pen and it reminded me of him. Plus he has a very weird Russian accent when he talks, so it does not sound like he is doing very good Russian accent. It sounds like he doing Gru, and I'm like, okay, whatever. So at some point 007 gets the thingies open, saves the love interest and the girl, and the new 007 goes off with them. And then it gets real interesting because he gets the little hatchy thing open, but then he gets shot a couple of times by the main bad guy who is still on the island, who he didn't kill, who I thought was leaving, but then I guess decided to turn back. And then he kills that guy, but before then he gets one of these vials slapped onto his head, which is now in his body, which is biometrically engineered to kill his love interest slash daughter, because it can kill both if they have close enough DNA. Okay. And this is where it gets real sad. 007 has to not only he kills the bad guy. Yay. Now he has to go back upstairs to reopen the thing so the missiles can go in and not go bouncy bouncy. If he survives, he kills his wife, basically, his love interest, and their child. He can't do that because it's already, if it's on him, it's in his skin, it's there. The only way of getting rid of that is to blow it up, burn it, boom. Plus there's a bunch of other people who are coming there for multiple reasons. There's like military and other people who want to come and take that stuff. And so he can't be captured at this point. The missiles are already on their way. So he goes upstairs, he opens up the silos. He gets a call. He calls the love interest and his daughter, and he says goodbye. And then they blow him up. Yeah, 007, James Bond is dead. I don't like the ending of this movie. The movie overall is a good movie. The ending was very sad. I know that Daniel Craig wanted to not be 007, and that's cool. I know that this whole new wave feminism, woke, whatever, is a thing now, and they're trying to kill off the bygone era, I guess.
It's time to let old things die.
The chauvinistic, sexist men. But you killed off 007. It did say at the end of the thing that James Bond will return. What kind of James Bond will return? Is he going to be a woke feminist, whatever? Or is he going to be the sexist, misogynistic a-hole that we all love to watch? See, these characters, as a man, I understand. I will never be 007. I will never look like 007. I will never be super spy agent dude. It's a fantasy. And most of the chauvinistic stuff is just like a woman would slap you if you did half the stuff that he just does openly. Come on. But it's fun to watch. And it's our version of the man's man. You know what I mean? But now that version of the man's man is no longer tolerable. So we kill it off. Okay. If they bring back 007, there's only a few characters that I will watch as 007. Hardy from Venom. Idris Elba, I'd love to see him play 007. If they try and make 007 a woman, I will not watch it. It's not 007 if it's a woman. I'm sorry. There's plenty of other action adventure movies that you could make, and then you could do, I don't know, original movies with women as the strong female lead. That works. I mean, Atomic Blonde was pretty good. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's pretty good for a female-led action hero movie, like spy thriller. Do that. Well, that's just my thought. So overall, guys, it's a good movie. It's a little long, but there's very few things that I could see getting cut out to make it shorter. The ending was upsetting and sad, but it is what it is. All in all, it's a good movie. I did enjoy it right up until the very end, where it got really sad. But I guess that is honestly the only way that 007 should go. So with that being said, guys, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that little like button. There should be a video popping up over here for you if you want to see another video. Go ahead and hit that little subscribe button if you want to see more, and we will see you next time. Peace.